Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're welcomed all the way into the house of the tea. So, with this morning, we're just happy to be here, and I'm going to introduce my lovely, lovely co host, which is Miss Yaya.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And the beautiful Miss LaRue after her ball, honey. She done slayed the whole game with that outfit she had on. Y'all want to post some pictures so y'all can see how she did it to him. So, good morning, Miss LaRue.
Good morning, everyone.
Ooh, Dorothy. She had to give it to us like this again. Ooh, they chills come down. But first, before we dip into this tea, I just wanted to send my prayers, my well wishes out to Paris. You know about the bombs and the terrorist attacks. We just want to let you guys know we're praying for you, and we just stand with you, and we just speak peace for you guys. So, any surface tea before we get into the main tea.
I would just like for everyone to pray for Tamar.
Oh yes, Tamar. I'm gonna just start. Look, that just took a turn. We was gonna put that lower in the tea, but I just wanted to say, Tamar, we love you, and this show is so not the same since you're not there. And I just wanted to personally, just say how much we love you, and we want you to get better and get back in the game because the music and the industry just not the same without you. And we just wish you well, wishes in your recovery, Miss Braxton.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so with that being said, I just wanted to start off watching by telling you what the things I watched this week, and Miss Ellen DeGeneres had Khloe Kardashian on there.
Okay.
And that them Kardashians slay. Anywhere they go, they slaying.
They do.
Honey, she came out with this old nasty black dress and gave us everything we can. Girl, honey, and let us all know. Look, she's still in love with Lamar, but she still got her boo on the side. Okay.
Yes, she did.
But she had to set the record straight.
That's Kardashian fashion. I mean, I don't know. That just doesn't surprise me. I mean,
No.
I don't. I'm just used to them doing things that's non-traditional. Just
Right.
used to them, just being the Kardashians. That's
Right,
who they are.
exactly. So she comes on there and she lets us know that she got her husband, she got her boyfriend, and she's a polygamist. She's a polygamist.
And let me tell you, she's definitely not getting a divorce.
That goes.
She's about to capitalize on Lamar's recovery. Trust and believe that.
Cameras will be rolling.
Yes.
Smile for the camera. Get your legs straight on that little bar. Lord, he gonna.
Lord forgive her.
Poor thing gonna have up cameras right on to that. She gonna get her at least 20 million off his recovery.
Absolutely.
Off his
It's
recovery.
gonna be an autobiography and everything about their marriage. Oh, it's coming. It's coming, honey.
And look, not a blink of an eye, cross the little T's, honey.
She is not divorcing him.
Okay.
She probably just upped that life insurance policy.
Absolutely.
But the one thing I say about those Kardashians, they about their coins.
Yes, they are.
They are about their coins,
Yes.
honey. And and Khloe is one of my favorite Kardashians. Her poise, her height, I guess because I'm a big girl and tall, I think
And
that
she's very outspoken.
Yeah.
She's the more outspoken sister of them all.
And her disposition is very sweet. That I like about her.
And I think that she'll probably be the more approachable one
Yeah.
than Kim and Kourtney.
Okay. So Khloe, I wish you and Lamar the best, but we staying tuned for the tea child. So we will be watching to see how this whole situation unfolds. So moving forward, Miss LaRue wants to talk about the outflowing of how everything's going with the Kardashians.
Okay, I watched the Kardashians, and they're getting ready to go to see Caitlyn.
Doom.
I'm sorry. I'm just so over this whole Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Carry on. I'm sorry.
They had some bad dresses on all of them.
They're the Kardashians, honey. They are nothing. Gonna have nothing but the best. And when you stand with the Kardashians, you better be all the way together. All the way together.
Yes. And Chris didn't go, which I did not blame her.
Well, how do you? Just put yourself in Chris's position for a second.
Yes.
I'll be ready to crawl underneath a rock. I would be mortified. It's
Well,
nothing
I mean,
against.
you know
It's
what?
nothing against becoming a transgender,
Right.
but her as the spouse of a man who has transformed into a female right before your eye in the public eye. I really, my heart goes out to her. And
I
You know
mine
what?
too.
I have to disagree with you guys. I
Okay.
really do. And the reason why I say this, there was signs and indications there. She
I get it.
knew. I think what was this like his third marriage? Chris was his third marriage.
The tea is they say that she already knew and she thought that she could change him.
See,
Yep.
yeah. So
And that's that Kardashian thinking.
right.
So I think she thought that, she had the juice to transform this man into something that he wasn't. But all along, Caitlyn was coming out.
Wearing her dresses, baby.
Okay.
Yes.
Going shoe shopping with her.
Exactly. Now booking her stylist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She knew. There was no way that she didn't know. I mean, because even if you look back on older episodes of the Kardashians, you can see him transforming. Like he started slowly but surely looking like
With them arch eyebrows. That's what raised my eyebrow. When I seen them arch eyebrows, I had to really look at him like, what? Are they doing this to him or he doing it to what's going on?
So that whole situation right there, but
Messy.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was messy. It was real messy. So I think they're a little upset because they wanted to profit off of his change. And Chloe said that on the interview with Ellen. She had stated that she felt that they were the last people to know about the transformation. I think the tea is they bid because they ain't getting the money off of it. That's it. He divorced the mom and said, "This gonna be my coins."
yes.
Dum.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I totally agree with you. But like you said, them Kardashians is about them coins.
Okay, and those are coins they're not getting. Caitlyn has Kardashian them. With that being said, let's carry on. Okay, so I'm gonna let Miss Yakia start it off with Empire. How you doing, Yakia?
Empire is driving me insane because it's a really great show.
Right.
However, I think I don't know. I don't know. It's just the momentum. It's just not there. I don't know what's going on. I think that all the writers need to get together and come up with a strategy to bring some life back in Empire.
Yes.
Week after week, I just feel like I'm losing less interest in the show.
Yes.
It's not.
I agree with you. I agree.
Right.
I agree.
It's just not.
What do you think Vivica is gonna be the CPR chick for the show?
You know what? I hope so, but I'm not sold.
The music. Well, I'm gonna just get it's not giving me what I need. And if I had to give them a rating, it would be actually 6 this week from a 7
I
last
think
week.
I'm gonna
Yes,
give
yes,
it 5.5.
Yeah.
And if you notice, they're bringing a lot of Spanish people on there. I think they're trying to bring in the Spanish crowd. If you notice.
I did notice that, Miss LaRue.
Yeah.
However, I love my Hispanics.
Me too. My poppies, honey. I love them. But I think it's a better way. But if you look at the culture of African American and Spanish people, we've always been together.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? We've all been at the bottom barrel of the thing, and I think that it needs to be more togetherness. I mean, you see your homegirl in the street, it's not like them and us. It seemed like us, you know?
Right. And I love them. Like I said, some of my best friends are
Latino,
Spanish
yeah.
women,
Right.
and I love them. You know, I have nothing against them. But I just don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going to happen with this show. I know it's 2 more episodes before the season finale.
Yeah.
I'm just not right now. Like I'm not sold. I don't see myself like excited about the last episode.
Tell me this: are they gonna come back like in January or February?
And see, that's an issue too, because my thing is right now, if the show is not giving us what we need, we're gonna lose interest. So I feel like they need to pick sooner rather than later because
Right.
you're going to definitely lose the audience.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I get
Exactly.
it. I truly get it. I truly get it. And I thought that Lee Daniel was going to give us not what we had, but even more. You
Right.
know, and one thing about me, once you get the formula on how to grab it, take that momentum and take it higher.
Right.
I don't know what happened, but get it together, Lee. Get it
And
together.
the ratings have dropped.
Tremendously.
Yes. Yes. I don't know. I'm just like, Empire. Okay. I guess I'll watch it. I'm not rushing home to watch it like
Right.
Don't call me during Empire time.
And see, they don't need to have no more of those stupid scenes with that fat girl in the bed.
Lord.
Precious, that seems like something you had to get off your chest. That was personal. Well, how did you feel with her leg?
She threw her water down.
How did I feel? I was embarrassed for her.
Okay, so I mean, she took that leg and
Clamped it.
but she felt like, I mean, when she talked about it in the press, she said she's a dark-skinned, heavy-set woman who is making money, and she does. That we're all haters. I don't believe that we're haters.
No.
I just believe that.
It's more so us being embarrassed for you, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like, all right, yes, we're all like, I'm a heavy set woman.
Yeah.
Heavy
So
set
I am
woman.
too.
A big girl all my life. However, if I feel like I'm reaching a certain point in my weight, I'm going to do something about it. I don't let myself get to the point where, I'm just like, nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you don't even look good in your clothes. She has a professional stylist, hair and makeup, and she still don't look good to me.
No, she don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's definitely.
She needs to get rid of that blonde hair.
And I think it's not. I'm gonna clear it up. It's not about the size, and it's not about the dark skin.
No, it's not.
It's about the way you conduct yourself as such.
Right.
Yes.
Because I've seen some beautiful big. It's just not appealing. She lacks sex appeal.
Right.
Cause look at Monique.
Yeah.
She was heavy, about as heavy as her, but when she came, she presented herself as sexy.
Beautiful.
It's sexy. Spewed out her skin. Look at Queen Latifah. She was bigger than what she is now,
Right.
but she always been a sexy
And
woman.
what's
It's
that
the
one-
way she conducts herself.
What is that one that sings Jill Scott?
Yes.
Honey,
Beautiful.
and I've seen her act as a sex symbol, honey, and I was looking at her like, baby, sex spewed through. It's the way you could. It's either you're sexy or you're not.
Right.
And she's not.
And
Right.
she's not.
And it has nothing to do with her as a person. She's just not a sexy woman.
She isn't.
You understand what I mean? Because I believe Monique in her heaviest days
Yeah.
would have killed that role.
Yeah.
Would have took her toe and rubbed it up that boy's skin, honey, and started. You would have been like, you better work, honey. You better work.
I think. Go ahead.
And I was just saying, like, I had to agree with you, Lorena. It's one of those situations where she doesn't have it.
Yeah.
She doesn't have it.
It didn't work.
It's not about people being haters. Because guess what? That was the case. I think the haters kind of fueled you because they had pictures of you going to the gym, Precious.
Yeah.
And with all this being said, I think that she needs to work on being sexy. And, certain women just don't have it. No, call me Precious. I can teach you how to be sexy because they call me Kitten. But let's go forward. Oh, my God. But with that being said, we're still watching. We support you. But, there's just some things I don't see that you have. It's just some things I don't see.
I agree. And
I agree also.
I think the rating is going to be a 5.5 for me, Miss Yaya. For Miss Yaya.
Plain 5.
6. I'm gracious this week.
You are.
Okay, so what I'm about to do, I'm about to turn it for y'all. I'm going to talk about a new show, The Blacklist, child. This show has really opened my eyes to the criminal justice arena. And I watched a few episodes. And I am sold on this. It's an NBC show. And basically it's about a guy who is really high on the most wanted list, been wanted for years. And he basically turns himself into the CIA and gives them his formula, what's going to happen, crimes are going to happen. So basically, he flips the whole script and has an FBI working for him. And he has a special interest for this young lady, but it's not a sexual interest. It's like an interest for his, like a daughter interest. And it just has so many twists and turns. It captivates you. So I love this thing. I would give it a 10 by myself. I really think that the way they grafted this show and the turns, I'm a fan. So I'm gonna start them off with a 9 because amazing things are just happening on that show.
Well, I'll definitely check it out. Since you brought it up this week, I'll definitely tune in and check it out. Check it out on demand, the Blacklist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have seen one series of it, and it is good.
Okay.
It really is. It really is. I have to agree.
Okay.
Okay. So moving forward, if loving you was wrong,
I don't want to be right.
start it off, Mr. Wu.
Woo.
Look at her eyes rolling back in her head.
I see her eyes rolling in the back of her head.
Oh my God. The girl who had the baby by the black eye, and her cousin came to the hospital, and he wanted to see the baby, and she said no. So she turned to the side, and she kept saying no, 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 and the baby's foot slipped out, and he saw that. His cousin saw that black foot, and he went off. He went completely off.
Okay. So I like the drama of the whole series. I like the sex. I like the deception. I like the turning of the story. This week was really really good for me. I think that Tyler Perry just really really gives us what we need on this show. It's really amazing script that's being written, and if I had to give it a rating, I think 9.5.
9.5.
I give it a 10.
Okay. She's gracious.
Can I? And I just want to just do a review. I know this
Okay.
is not in our lineup.
Okay.
However, I watched it last week called Untying the Knot.
Okay.
And just so happened, Toya Wright was on there with her husband, Mickey Memphis. They're getting divorced. Toya Wright is Toya Carter, Lil Wayne's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Baby mom. Okay, give us a T-child.
Okay, so they're getting a divorce.
Okay.
So Untying the Knot was pretty much a mediator, and she was dividing their assets. He's still in love with Toya, but you can tell Toya is just tired of the BS with him.
Yeah, because he's simple to me.
He is so simple, and I didn't realize he was that simple. And he resents her because she's the breadwinner. Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about.
I don't like him for her.
He blamed the whole incident with K. Michelle. Remember, him and K. Michelle. He allegedly, beat K. Michelle when they were in a relationship together. He said because of her going on a TV show and saying that it kind of damaged his career, he got fired from jobs and things like that. So he couldn't find work. And Toya's always the breadwinner. She has New York's bestseller, her boutiques. She's always she's a hustler.
Yes, she is.
She always, and I really really like Toya. I think she's very classy. She's such a beautiful woman, and I really pray that she finds true love.
Me too.
Someone who is on her level for her, because you can clearly see that he is extremely jealous of her success, of her just being herself.
Yes.
And he's a fool. He is a fool.
He's simple. I don't like him.
I want to slap the heck out of him.
Well, give us a tea. Well, what really stood out to you, Miss Yakia, on the show?
Well, on the show, okay, so pretty much she asked for a divorce because there was a lot of infidelity. She bought him a camera, a professional camera, to kind of revive his career, so to say. Well, he was using the camera to take naked pictures of the women. So she went through the camera naturally, like a wife, like, let me see the pictures that you're taking on this camera that I just purchased. And let me see what's going on. Well, she came across these pictures, and he pretty much was like, just arrogant. Well, I'm a man.
Wow.
Yeah. So
she needs to get rid of him.
She really does. I think like I said, I really like Toya. I just feel like she's genuine. She's a beautiful girl. I just pray that she finds true love.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so see, Toya, honey, we all in the same boat. So I wish you all the best, but another one bites the dust.
Right. And that just goes to say too, it doesn't matter how glam you are, how
Right.
beautiful you are.
Mhm.
If it's not there,
It's
it's
not
just
there.
not there. You know. So
Yeah.
sorry, Toya.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't worry, somebody's gonna be right there to pick up those pieces, child. You're a
Mhm.
beautiful woman.
Yes, she is.
So moving right along. So you didn't give us a rating, Miss Yai.
I rated the episode that I watched. I would say because they were able to, you know, get everything squared away. I want to say it was about an 8.
Okay.
I don't think I will ever watch it again unless it's another celebrity couple on there. It's not one of my shows that I'm like, oh, you know, I'm dying to watch. But
Okay.
that episode was an 8.
Okay, Miss Yai, I'm gonna get you to bring in the next one. Atlanta's Housewives.
Woo! Woo! Okay. The drama. I feel like this season has definitely. This is one of the best seasons so far. Just in my opinion, I feel like it's. I'm like, okay, all right, don't call me at 8 o'clock on a Sunday because I'm watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It
Right.
goes down. My husband will tell you, shh, leave her alone.
Please.
Let her watch her show.
Exactly.
This episode was really good. It's one of those things my mom always told me. Be careful what you do, because it always comes, and how you do it to people, because it always come back around.
Amen.
So I'm talking about that Cynthia Bailey.
Yeah.
Okay, honey?
Yeah.
Catch them teas.
Because when Phaedra last season was going through her divorce and all
Right.
the marital issues, everybody was so judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the tables has turned, honey, and now you calling Phaedra to have what, tea? They was having tea.
I totally agree with you, Miss Shakia.
yes,
I
I feel
talked
like-
about that the last
Yes.
show. I'm gonna talk
Yes.
about to him blue in the face.
Yep.
I look at her like you were the main one stirring the pot,
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
this
Yep.
person, that person,
Yep.
she's cheating, this, that. But you walked in, you twirled your little stuff down them stuff with them panties on, honey, with your little bikini, looking great.
Looking amazing. But how about your husband didn't even the reaction that you wanted out of him, he didn't even give it to you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
So something is going on there. It's definitely a disconnect. Hopefully they can resolve whatever issues they had going on in their marriage. Because I hate to see people get divorced. You know, I really,
Right.
I'm very
Right.
big on marital vows because I take mine very serious.
Mhm.
However, but if not, then
Yeah.
And I cannot stand candy.
Oh,
Miss LaRue, those are strong words.
I have to agree with you, Miss LaRue. And the reason, you know what? And I know this is your part. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But you know what? She's becoming like this mean girl.
Yes.
I don't like this new Candy. I really don't like.
I don't like her.
Well, did her and Phaedra have their talk yet?
They did.
Okay, and my thing is, my thing is, if you owe me money, I'm not going to get Yakia to go to you, talk about you owe me money. You need to go to the powers that be.
Exactly. And see, and that's what I mean. I Candy she wanted to stay out of it, but Todd was definitely putting the pressure on her.
Well, his opportunist behind
Right.
makes me
But let me
sick.
tell you, it was $8,000 that they want from Phaedra. Let me tell you, that girl is raising those two kids by herself.
They're not hurting for that money at all. At all. Okay? It's horrible. I just don't like the way Ty and Candy are operating. I really don't.
I don't either.
I'm just not feeling this situation. Portia. Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord.
Start it off. Just go.
I don't know. I'm really, really looking at
Concerned.
Portia. Yeah, I'm very concerned.
Concerned.
Mary.
What made her do this?
But wait, did you hear the boyfriend and his friend talking in the corner?
No. Listen,
No,
I didn't get that
they
part.
were like saying like the boyfriend, I forgot his name. What's his name? Duke.
Okay.
He was saying like, I didn't even know, this was popping off. And the guy was like, they were just having man talk like, dang, this is too soon. They were just talking about it.
Ooh.
I think she wants she wants a relationship. She wants a marriage. She wants children. She always, that was her goal. And when she divorced Cordell, I think it was probably very devastating for her. However, I think she's just really making poor decisions.
I don't like
I
that
think
guy
that
for
she
her.
needed to keep him very on the low. He's too young. And to me, looking, but Portia needs a grown ass man.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah.
She cannot
A
be
40-year-old.
okay, because Portia to me is, how can I say it? Portia is like very submissive and like I need. She needs somebody who's like like
Right.
that alpha male. You can't
Right.
be. She doesn't have that spirit, that type of spirit to be like, no, you're not going to be taking my money. I need you to have a seat.
Right.
She doesn't have that.
Right. Right.
So he needs 500 like $8,000. Hold on, let me write you a check. That's what I get from her.
Yeah. I'm not feeling this whole relationship with her. I really don't like it. Her friends, her close friends and business associates don't like it. And it's surprisingly because her sister Lauren is pregnant and she verbalized that she thought it was going to be her. Yeah.
On the show, yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be something with that because she wanted to have a baby and now her.
And that's really a shame, but she needs to just fall back and get a decent guy, older guy, that's for her.
Right.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
little young guy is not for her.
And then he's what? NFL. He's in the NFL.
Yeah.
Do anybody know him?
No.
I've never seen him.
I've never heard of Duke.
And he contacted.
I have to ask Dwight. He knows them all.
Well, shout out to Mr. Dwight because he's going to the championship.
Good.
Ravens. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that MOT. He's going to the championship. So we'll let y'all know how he does. Mr. Dwight Williams, talking sports with little Dwight. Let me just click it. But going for it.
Ms. LaRue, did you want to add anything about the Real Housewives of Atlanta recap?
Let me see. The situation with what's her name?
Sheree and Kenya.
Yes. Oh my God. I think Kenya needs to shut her mouth because she don't know who she's dealing with.
I agree, but guess what? When she met with Kim Fields, I think Kim gonna give her what she asked for, what she came for.
Well, what happened, Miss Young?
Well, she met with Kim Fields because that project that she produced, Life on Twirl.
Yeah.
She's looking for a home for somebody, a production company or whatever.
Right.
Kim Fields, she's a producer. So she came to her, and pretty much tried to sell her DVD or whatever. But she was throwing shade. Like she threw shade. Something about, I think it was Tootie when Kim Fields would play Tootie.
Absolutely.
She used to do the roller skating thingies or whatever. So Kenya says to her, well, where's your roller skates? So she said, probably in the Smithsonian. Kenya said, or eBay.
She's too smart.
You know what? That's why. But see, my thing is, she put her own money into that twirling thing at Life Twirls On. But if it was such an amazing project, somebody would have bit by now.
Yes,
right,
they would have.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't be having each other.
Well, on the next episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we will see Kim Fields and her husband's reaction to the video because they're actually watching it, and from the looks on their face, it wasn't good.
No.
I personally, if I was in the industry and I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, I wouldn't do it because we got enough psychotic women. Can we get powerhouse women?
Yeah.
We always talk about men cheating. We always talk about women cheating, but now we're getting women that are powerhouse.
But I don't think
smart.
Kim Fields want to bite that. I mean, I just feel like she's not going to put her name on that. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So if you have to give a rating,
I would give it a 9.
okay.
I'll give it a 9.
Y'all are gracious. I'll give it an 8.
An 8.
Okay.
Okay.
So moving forward, the Andy Cohen show, child. Miss
Go ahead.
Kenya was on there with Mr. T-Pain. T-Pain was, talking his craziness about his wife gives him passes to have 3 children. It was different people that flashed up. So he flashed up Vivica Fox's picture. And that Master Kenya gonna say, I know he better not mess with her. Listen, he said he would, and she gonna say, well, she licks behind. I said, but let me tell you something. It's a method to 50 Cent and Vivica's issue.
Right.
Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna all see why they did all this. Just watch.
Right.
But with that being said, I think that Kenya tried to be messy with Vivica, thinking that's gonna make her career, but it just makes her look really stupid and rubs people the wrong way. And I was talking to a few people about Kenya. She's a beautiful woman, but she just has very low socialization skills, and she doesn't. She's just not empathetic to people's
Well, I mean, because I think
feelings.
partly she lives her reality is not reality, and that's what I'm thinking. Like Kenya, she has a lot of issues, emotional problems, you
Yeah.
know, and she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
But you know, I seen the thing for next week, and her father is getting in her case, and she's crying. So I don't know what's going to go on with that.
That's normal behavior for Kenya, so we will look forward to Housewives of Atlanta because I just don't understand it. So one show, I'm gonna let Yakia just get this one, but the next show that we're gonna do a full review on the whole season. Power. This right here is my swag.
Listen,
right here.
Power. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to begin. From season 1 to season 2, Power has just been one of those shows where it's a must see. There's no talking about it. It's just a must see. It gives you everything. The sex scenes, just the drama between the different characters. I love it. It's always a twist and a turn. I absolutely love Ghost.
He's so sexy. And the thing about, I met him in person. He's just a little short.
Little
thing.
short.
But girl, you know that short feather just to be
I
the.
love Ghost. And with his character, it don't matter how bad or dirty he gets. You have to love Ghost.
That's right.
I just love this season. Please continue what y'all doing. Don't switch up nothing because
Don't be like Lee Daniels.
Yes, Power. I can't wait for it to return.
You
I
and me
can't wait
both.
for it to return. That last episode.
But what do you think's gonna happen with Ghost's wife? Do you think she's gonna mess with what's the Caucasian guy's name?
Tommy.
You think she's gonna mess with
so.
Tommy?
I think so.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Tommy worshipped the ground she walk on, honey.
Yes,
He wanted
he
some of
was
that brown
crazy.
sugar, child.
Because Ghost can go to his wife to make him do what he wants him to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? I think that she's definitely not going to divorce him.
No, I don't think
She's
so.
not going to give him a divorce. She'll probably give him a pass, to be with Angela.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't think she's going to divorce him.
I don't like Angela.
Angela pissed me off the last couple of episodes.
Okay.
Turncoat.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, your loyalty was supposed to always lie with James.
That's right.
St. Patrick.
Right.
Well, we will see this coming season. When is it due to come back on?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking June. Is it June of 2020?
See, I
That
love
long.
it.
They need to bring it back earlier.
I know.
And-
But guess what? I'll still be waiting.
I will too.
And anticipating.
Yes.
So, if you had to score the whole season of Power, what would you give them?
Oh gosh, like a 12.
I'll give it a 12 plus.
Yes.
And I give it a 10, child. So,
Yes.
whoever the writers are, we just give you all the kudos, all the, all the praise, because that is an amazing show. I mean, you really, really did. And one thing about us, you keep us there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You keep your viewers there. And that's the feedback we can give you as a public. You keep us there. You keep us wanting and loving more. Stars, you have a great show. Treat them right.
Yeah.
Treat them right.
Yeah.
Treat them right. So, with that being said, I think we're going to wrap this show right on up. But everybody, please, please, please pray for Harris. And we have a little treat for you. Miss Ashley Ray from Detroit she's going to do her review on Peanut, and she's going to take you into the Big Sean concert that he really put it on for his city. He put on for his city, on for his city. So with that being said, Miss Ashley, take us away.
Hey everyone, this is Ashley Ray, and since it's the beginning of the holiday season, I decided to take my son to see the Peanuts movie. Fans won't be disappointed with this movie at all, especially the true original Peanut, I definitely recommend you to take the family. Stay true to the characters, and it left you with the same old feeling. Poor Charlie Brown. The movie does contain humor and a little romance with Snoopy's character. And the one character that really stood out to me was Lucy. Some of her put downs to Charlie Brown had me sitting in my seat like, did she just really say that? It'll definitely be a good movie to see and have fun with the family. Hey everyone, so I just want to talk about Big Sean real quick. He definitely represented Detroit. He had his homecoming concert. He definitely focused on putting a good show for his fans. He had Mike Posner come out, Janae, Lil Wayne, Dej Loaf, and the crowd went wild when he brought out Eminem. They definitely did a Detroit versus everybody concert. Someone who's putting on or repping his city. Proceeds of the concert went to his Sean Anderson Foundation. So big up Big Sean for never giving up on Detroit and being a positive role model.
And I just wanted to give her kudos and just let her know that us, or the cast here at Hot 302, we recognize you and keep doing a good job and doing what you do, boo.
And we love you. We love you. Keep up the
Yes.
good work.
Yes.
Keep up the good work. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we look forward to start reviewing your work. And let's do it, Miss Arnold.
Yes.
One thing I wanted to add to the tea is Mr. Charlie Sheen coming out the closet talking about he got HIV. I already thought he had it the way he was acting on promiscuous
Yes.
stuff.
I think that explains a lot of his behavior. What, do you think that he's angry because he
Yes.
has it?
Yes.
I think this is gonna be somehow he can capitalize off of money.
You think this? You
Yeah,
think
this
so?
it is because I mean HIV is not what it used to be, and you know people talking about he got to come out the. It's not what it used to be. He won't
It
be dead
isn't.
tomorrow.
Right.
Right.
Well, all that money Charlie got, honey, he got the best of the best out.
Right.
Because look at the what's his name?
Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Johnson. But you know what? I think this could hurt Charlie as well because if he did not disclose that he was HIV positive to women that he slept with, and they said
Yes.
he had a thing for soliciting prostitutes. So I'm seeing there'll probably be a lot of lawsuits coming out of this. Just wait and see. Just
Yes.
stay tuned. I think
Okay, well,
this.
Charlie, I personally think it's good for the soul to let people know that not because they were trying to blackmail him into saying that they were going to tell or they had to pay him. However, in that occupation of prostitution, those are the things you're going to have to bump up against. And
Right.
I think that they were trying to capitalize at him, trying to get him to pay them money to
Right.
blackmail. And they're going to come out to the public.
Right.
And one thing Charlie Sheen did was that he always used condoms. That's what he told the public. I wasn't in the bedroom. I can't speak on
Right.
what happened. But it's a doggy dog world out there. But my concern is for his ex-wives.
Mhm.
So,
Wow.
but at least we know, and through education and things, we know HIV is not what it used to be.
No.
And you can live with it. A lot of people die from a cold quicker than they die from HIV.
That's right.
Research and things.
We're more of a hindrance to them than they are to us.
Mom, the medications they have now.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like if you have what is it? What's that thing called? I can't think of it now. But if you have it, you can make them sicker.
Okay. We're just going to move forward, but we just want to thank you for listening.
But I just want to add, just be patient because the tea will be bringing you more as the story unfolds. I think there's more to the story. There's definitely going to be some more twists and turns. Alrighty then. I love our studio. We have so
I'm
much
just
fun
going to
here.
move forward. I'm just going to say a word. Even like that, kudos for coming out the closet and letting your truth be told before anybody else told you the truth. So I think Charlie Sheen gonna be getting plenty of money, a lot of endorsements from HIV, honey. He's gonna be raising funds. He's gonna have hands across America. No, he's gonna open it back up.
Crazy stuff.
So it is what it is, child. So with that being said, honey, watch how he capitalizes off of his HIV virus. Watch. So I believe this shall conclude the tea and catch those teas, and we will see you next week, 10 o'clock.